me. Yeah, when I walk away, he's gonna come bite my ankle. For the home, I was with a lot of the neighbors. So that's the Smeagol program. This is the Rufus program. I talked to Gandalf. He already got his set up. All right, let's go. Welcome to the next episode. We've decided to extend the Blitz. 2 big days in front of us, 9:30 in the morning. We're gonna pop by and make a play. So it's this one right here. I got it. Hi. Thank you. You need us to take off our shoes? No problem. Is it cool if we just sit maybe right here? I don't have like a long drawn out process. I'm a consumer myself, and this is the destination I try to get the families to, where you're not actually buying any power from TEP because it's all being produced on site. I think people go solar for 4 specific reasons. The first reason is savings. Some people do it for the, I don't think it's TEP's fault. I think it's more so that whenever something has to be maintained from the grid, they just make us pay that.
How do y'all make your money?
By producing the power on site. Instead of you paying TEP $300 or whatever that is every month, you are no longer paying TEP and you're paying us for the power. My dad always says, okay, well, what's the brass tacks? As far as your upfront costs, we would cover all of it. Your fixed amount that you would pay for power, $163.52, basically get you in line today. Verify that you're on the deed. It's gonna come back as a check plus or a check minus. I have to go to an 11:30. So Mark is gonna finish up everything with you. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Remember, if Mark doesn't go above and beyond for you, you let me know and I'll make sure that he does. There's one more question, and I asked this with all the families. This is the last part of the agreement. I snapped my fingers and the solar was all set up on the back of the roof, and you know that you had that fixed amount, and you had the doorbell ring, and it was TEP, and they said, hey, let's rip off the panels and go back to what you're paying right now. We can raise it any time. What would you say?
Yeah, no.
What if they were like, come on, please?
No.
She wouldn't do it. Take care.
Bye.
All right, here we go. We got one knocked down. We had to keep it going. Through the front gate? Yeah, no problem. Together the system and everything for you.
What system?
Dennis had popped by yesterday.
Oh, you're talking about solar?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm in the middle of my work day.
I'm quick. It's not a long drawn out process. All right, cool. I'll be super quick. I'm gonna give you the short version. I'm a consumer myself.
Name of your company?
I'm gonna take the money.
Whoa.
Yep.
Slow down.
All right, you said go quick. It's gonna be a helicopter that will airlift the billboard on the roof, and it's gonna have Christmas tree lights on it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You got me late on that one. Yeah, no. Area having more sun. That's why we put the system on this side. What would we be responsible for? 159.37. So we cap it at a 1.9. That's it. Yeah. There is no more. There is no less. You have to survey the home.
I can't. We can't commit till when I talk and make our decision.
Yeah. You saying no to solar is saying yes to TEP. You saying no to TEP is saying yes to the solar. Sometimes people tend to make it a much bigger decision than it really is.
Yeah.
If you wanted to talk to your wife, we could all step out, make a quick phone call, and then I could pop back in after I'm done the call, and I could just do the qualification. And I would challenge you to look for every reason it doesn't make sense.
I just have to do my research.
Telling you is exactly the way that it is here. Do you feel like you would lean that way or this way?
This way.
What's your email?
It's
There, you're gonna do a soft check, make sure you have a decent credit score.
I don't know if it makes sense for even the soft hit on the credit if we're not gonna say yes.
So it doesn't affect your credit score or anything. What we do is we just follow the yellow brick road on this page. You just press the yellow button here, follow the yellow brick road. That will auto-populate your initials. The only way you're ever gonna see any sort of statement, which would be the 159.37, is 30 days after the system was operating on the roof.
Yes, I understand. I like to initial stuff unless I read everything. This is making me very uncomfortable. I'm not gonna do it.
I guess level with me. How much of what I told you do you actually believe? Because
I believe all of it.
My dad's always said documentation beats conversation. Well, everything I'm telling you is exactly the way that it is.
Have you never been taken by anyone?
Then I don't want you to do it. Then I would just tell you don't do it. Yeah, then we just can't do it. Thank you so much for your time.
That's okay. It's okay.
Hi, how are you?
What's this about?
I'll cut to the chase. I was just with your next door neighbor. You guys all have TEP out here for the electricity?
My husband works for a solar company.
Great. How come you guys haven't put it on the roof yet?
Just have it. Have a good one.
Yeah, that's not why I'm here exactly, but thanks for being nice. Someone help me. Yeah, when I walk away, he's gonna come bite my ankle. Here, come on. I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. I ain't getting bit, bro. Hello, I need to speak with the owner of the house. Hey, sorry. Are you guys getting like the negative statements, or is TP still billing you?
No, we're still getting billed. Average 200 and some change a month.
With the solar?
With the solar, yeah.
Okay. 11, 12, or 1, do any of those times work for you?
Probably 1 o'clock would be best.
Good. I'll be here tomorrow at 1.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be here.
All right, take care. Taylor, I was the one that put together the report for the home. I was with a lot of the neighbors. So that's the Smeagol program. This is the Rufus program. Yeah, talk to Gandalf. He already got his set up.
And this is Taylor.
Sam, how are you? Nice to meet you. First house?
Yes.
Congratulations. What I'm going to propose is how we can produce all the power on site. What would this cost me? We would take the money that you would have given to TEP to end up funding the project. For us to cover all the upfront costs, we'd want to be able to use you as a reference point. What would be like the reasons that you like the idea?
I think we've both been interested in just going in the direction of being able to sustain our own energy. And
so the amount that you would pay on a month-to-month basis would be $135. But typically all we do today is if you're open to the idea of actually having the panels installed on the roof.
I don't see any reason not to do that.
Yeah. So all Zach needs is, I think, your email address.
Yeah, it's.
This is just a few yellow boxes that you'll approve, and then that will all go to email.
I think we definitely want to do it, but we just need like an hour alone to read over everything and talk about it and make sure it's what we want to do.
Why would you not just take out a loan, pay off that loan, and then you own the panels at the end versus having to pay for the panels at the end?
Can you pull up what it would be?
Look at the panel real quick, the electrical panel.
If you decided to say, hey, we want to do the true ownership option, the amount would be $155, which would be ownership. So it'd be $222 on the 19th month if you kept the 13 grand. So you have both options. You know, the most important thing is we want you to feel good about it.
I think just for us, I think what would make us feel better is like probably if we could just like text you back, or call you in about an hour or so.
No problem. Yeah, I want to give you guys time. You know, you guys are, you know, young family. It's your first house. Like, we want you to feel really good about it. That you say, hey, this is something that we're excited about. Well, thank you so much for your time. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be at 6, right? Hi, how are you?
Hi. Mike?
Do you know what time he's going to be?
I have no idea.
So what I'll do is I'll pop by, see if the car's here. If not, I'll make it my last stop of the night.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Okay.
All right, so we're out here. It's the last day of the first half of the Blitz. A little bit of a rough day yesterday. I'm not proud of my effort. Got a little bit tired. You can make excuses or you can make money. You can't make both. Hi, how are you?
Good. Are we okay with dogs?
Yep. I'm just scared of the very little ones that bite the ankles. Do you need me to take off my shoes? I'd like to tell everybody it's very exploratory. I want to show you what I refer to as like an apples to apples comparison. The way, instead of you having to take out a loan and buy a system, we would pay for the system for the home. And you guys would have the ability to actually just produce the power on site. The reason that deters people from getting started with solar is the upfront cost. If they deem that the roof is not structurally sound, we have the right to disqualify the location. 196.51, we cap it at the 1.9%, which is one of the best parts. The biggest thing is I have to get the home qualified. I need to jump through the hoops for you, and that's...
How do you do that?
What is your email address? All right, so I'm here with Jesus, and I have one question for you. If I snap my fingers and the solar was all set up on the back of the roof, and you knew that you had that fixed amount, you heard the doorbell ring, it was TEP, and TEP said, let's rip the panels off and go back to your current situation, what would you say? No. What if they were, come on, Jesus, let's rip them off?
He wouldn't do it. No.
No way. I've got to run, but Tyree's going to hang out and get it all approved. So you're the one playing Fortnite, huh? Yeah, your parents are telling me about the electric bill. You appreciate your time, Jesus. Take care.
Hello.
Hey, Ned, how are you? This is Taylor from yesterday.
Yeah, he says right now we're not going to consider it for right now.
Okay, I put together the design. Would you want to at least have me drop off the report so it could be something that you guys at least look at? Not asking you to make any sort of decision today, but at least I could leave you with the report so you guys could actually have something to think about.
Okay, that would be okay.
Okay, I'm here right now. Do you guys have like 5 minutes for me?
Well, I'm on Zoom right now.
Back in like 30 minutes, is that better?
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Okay, I'll come back in 30 minutes.
Come on, get the fuck out of here. Go.
Hey Hey man, how are you?
What do you want?
Get an electric bill with TEP.
We're good. Walk out here before I let my dog free.
Hey, everyone's been super nice. I wasn't trying to be rude. Hey man, how are you? Did all the imagery for all these homes. The people that put up like the windmills and the solar, they didn't win the lottery. They didn't take money out of their checking account. But $63,000 is the average savings with inflation and home value in Arizona. It'll come back at 2. I'll come back. It takes me 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Jesse, I'm Taylor. My name is Taylor McCarthy. I was with all the neighbors yesterday.
I resent the fact that they're not made in America and we're feeding China.
Ours are made in America. That's the best part. I'm not approaching you about buying solar today. That's not what I'm about here. What I would actually propose is one of the small little signs right here that indicates that you have the American-made technology. We would actually step in and pay for the system, and we would take the money that you're giving to TEP and redirect it. I wanted to show you the design I put together for this house. Do you have about 2 minutes?
Well, first of all,
Small corner of a table I can put my stuff down.
well, I'll tell you what.
Yep.
I have a little dog in here. And
I'll show you the design. It's gonna take me 5 minutes.
What, out here?
Wherever. I mean, I could just put it on the table. This is Kyle. He's just training with me today. So I just want to show you that if you don't do anything, how much you're gonna give to TEP. It is.
I have a bill.
Could you pull it up real quick for me just so I can look at the amount? So first off is, since you've lived here for so long, we'd want to use you as a reference point to tell others what you like and benefit. That's the way that the system would be designed.
If he's okay with it, I'm okay with it.
The only way I'm able to get you approved is making sure you're on the deed. I just need to know your date of birth. Make sure you're over 18 years old.
It won't cost anything to get those things put on.
Yes, ma'am. The only thing that you would pay is $99 a month for your power now, and 10 years later from today, the most your amount that you could ever pay is $115. Where 10 years from now, this $115 could easily be $200-300. So were you able to get it approved as a model home?
I was, yeah.
How do you access your email from your phone? 0.9%, just like I explained to you. We warranty and maintain the system. We just press the start button right here.
With a monthly payment of $99.
There's one more part of the agreement. I take a picture with all the families that I help, so we have to take a picture together.
2, 1.
Dolores, pleasure to meet you. Any questions from me? Here's my personal cell phone number.
See, I can't believe that somebody's going to give me something for free.
You're not getting it for free. You're paying $99 a month for it instead of paying the TEP.
But I'm already paying for it.
Exactly. That's why everyone's going to do it once I explain it. I'm glad I was able to serve you. Take care. I was all the way across the street the whole time. I just set up Dolores and Mike. All right, so this is what the system would look like. We want to sell you that power. We want to be able to put the panels on the roof and sell you the power that that system produces. The idea is that it's a much lower cost per kilowatt. We don't do a hard credit check. We do a soft check. Do you know what your credit score is like? There is no loan involved.
Approved.
Approved, okay. The amount that you would pay for the power is $142.17. Have one form that we go through real quick. If you could just pull up the email real quick. Yep. So this is this DocuSign. You'll be able to review all this in your email afterwards. Appreciate your time, and if you have any questions throughout the process, just feel free to call or text me. Thank you, take care.
Have a good one.
2 quick self-gens, let's go. There we go, we're on the board. We got 2 self-gens. We parked all over here, we barely walked, and that's why you gotta get out of the car. We're at 3 for the day.
Hello?
Hey, I'm here right now.
Okay.
All right. Hey, how are you? I'm Taylor. So I just set up 2 of the neighbors next to Frank too. That's why I was a little bit late. Really easy process. I've already looked at the system. It looks really good. So all I really do is show you the comparison. I'm thankful for you guys even giving me the time. Very thankful. And I'm gonna break down what your current situation is if you do nothing. And then I'm gonna show you what the new situation, and then obviously there's gonna be a few things we ask out of it from you. Year 1 is gonna be your absolute bare minimum savings. Year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6 is when the savings increase based on this continuing to go up. Now, ultimately when I show you this, people either say it makes sense or it sounds too good to be true, and you want to know deep down what the catch is. It's TEP's the monopoly. Right. The catch is you have to put solar panels on your roof. Right. That's the catch. $216.99 would be your amount that's fixed and we cap it at 1.9%, you're able to take the reason away that deters most people from doing this, which is all the upfront costs. There's no more, there's no less. Everything that I'm gonna show you on the form is the same that it is there.
But we're paying theoretically $216 or $217 every month.
Correct.
No more, no less.
Yep, for the first year, and then it caps at the 1.9%.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That's it.
Well, we're impressed, but we're gonna talk about it over the weekend.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess my question is to you is this. If everything that I'm laying out here is the exact way that it is, no more, no less, would you lean more towards that or that?
Oh, so.
Well, everything I'm telling you is how it is, just after being at kitchen tables probably 2,000-3,000 times, what happens is sometimes people tend to make it a much bigger decision than it really is. And that's just what it is.
So you just put us in line to
that's it.
having an inspection.
I do a qualification, which is a soft credit check. There's not a hard hit. It's going to verify that you are actually on the deed of the home. Then there's one form that would verify everything that I showed you on here that I would review with you. It's DocuSign. It's just yellow, 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 yellow.
All right, well, let's move forward.
Okay.
Yes.
You have both above a 650 as far as the credit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's it. There's one more part of the agreement. I take a picture with all the families that I help. All right, so you guys are good. You guys got me fueled up with some cookies and an Arnold Palmer. I'm very thankful for that. Appreciate it so much. Zach will call you in about 5-10 minutes. Take care. Hey man, how are you?
What's going on?
I'm Taylor. I was the one that designed the system. I'll kind of show you how this all looks and ultimately works. I'll answer all your questions. I'll cover like the major questions that I get.
I do have to clock back into work in like 10 minutes.
I'll be done in 5 minutes. What do you like better? The idea of having the ownership and having to take out a loan to do it, or having us take out the loan and then we're just using your roof as a power plant?
I mean, not taking out a loan sounds better on paper.
That's what most people do because the numbers are better.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm gonna show you how this looks if you like it. There's one form that we okay. Then we schedule a survey.
Alright, we got like 2 minutes.
This is the hardest part of my job is waiting to.
Yeah, my bad.
If it's not going to be ready, then you're just going to have to schedule a time to come back. And feel free, once you got to go, you got to go. Like, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it, you know? And just the longest part is getting the thing to load. Yep.
Alright.
So, do you want him to follow up with you?
Yeah, you have my number.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, good to see you.
Have a good one.
Yep. We have concluded the first half of the Blitz. We are on our way back to Florida. It is 5 a.m. and we made the plays, right? First comes the action, then comes the motivation. Hope you guys like the episode. We got a 2-day break, 3-day break actually in front of us if you count today, and then we're back at it. 16 out of 29 days complete. Let's get after it, selling sales or not selling.
I guess it's how I feel to be a big dog. I'm a long way from that brick of fed. No, made my driver wait outside while I hit raw. Niggas play with Butch and hit that brick wall.